West Ham United4 Brentford 2. Bowen, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 63 minutes, Emerson, 69 minutes. FT. HT 2-1. Maupay, 13 minutes, Wissa, 82 minutes. West Ham manager David Moyes says he will leave discussions over a new contract until the end of the season, but has no plans to be going away. Moyes had been coming under pressure from some supporters after a poor run of results, but watched his side bounce back in style with a 4-2 win against Brentford, led by Jarrod Bowen's first career hat-trick. Moyes steered West Ham to the Europa Conference League title last season, their first major trophy for 43 years. Asked about discussions over a new deal, Moyes said, "When you get to my age you can sign contracts whenever you feel ready to do so. It's probably getting pushed more by the media than anyone else. We're all happy to wait until closer to the end of the season." Asked whether he wanted to be part of more big wins at London Stadium like on Monday night, he told Sky Sports, "I'll not be going away, that's for sure. I enjoy it here, the club has been good to me. We have really enjoyed the football over the years. When you think we were a relegation team not so long ago and now we are up around Europe." West Ham had not won a game in 2024 before Monday night, with their last fixture at London Stadium a 6-0 loss to Arsenal that saw hundreds of home fans leave at halftime. But the Hammers responded in style as they went 2-0 up inside 10 minutes against the struggling Bees. Bowen got his first goal in the 5th minute with a strike that went in off the post, before the England forward scored again 2 minutes later as he slotted in Vladimir Kaufel's pass. Neal Maupay swiftly halved the deficit with a scooped finish, then Brentford had claims for a penalty waved away when Mohamed Kudus nudged Sergio Reguilon over inside the box. A nervous spell followed as Brentford threatened to level, but Bowen headed home his third midway through the second half, much to the relief of the Hammers fans. Emerson capped a perfect night for West Ham, taking a touch before lashing a fantastic strike into the top corner from 25 yards, and although Jan Wissa scored a second for Brentford, it was not enough to deny the hosts victory. West Ham move up to 8th in the Premier League while Brentford stay 16th, 5 points above the relegation zone. "Unplayable Bowen will be in Southgate's mind," says Moyes. Read reaction to Monday's game between West Ham and Brentford. How did you rate West Ham's performance? Have your say here. What did you make of Brentford's display? Send us your views here. Bowen delivers much-needed win for as well as last year's success in Europe. Moyes has regularly had his side battling in the top half of the table, but he has come under pressure recently following a run of poor results. The 6-0 loss to Arsenal was followed by a 2-0 defeat at Nottingham Forest, which led to some fans holding up banners calling for him to go. It prompted Moyes to defend his record at the club, but there is no doubt he needed a positive result and performance against Brentford to avoid further calls for his departure. He could hardly have hoped for a better outcome, and had Bowen to thank for that. The former Hull City attacker has been deployed more as a striker under Moyes this season and has responded with his best scoring form in the Premier League, with this treble taking him on to 14 goals in the Premier League this season. Loss leaves Brentford looking over shoulder. Like West Ham, Brentford's recent form has been poor, with just 2 wins in their past 11 Premier League games before this defeat. They dropped a place on Monday without kicking a ball after Everton's penalty for breaching Premier League financial rules was reduced from 10 points to 6 after an appeal, moving the Toffees above Thomas Frank's side. Brentford are 5 points above the relegation zone but could not have got off to a worse start in their bid to claim a much-needed win with the 2 early West Ham goals. They did improve after Maupay got a goal back, but another 2 quickfire strikes after the break ended their hopes of a fight back and leaves them nervously looking over their shoulder. It does not get any easier for Brentford with Chelsea at home and Arsenal away over the next 2 Saturdays. "The frustration is we performed badly overall," said Bees boss Frank. "It seems after a very good performance against Manchester City, it's 2 steps back again. It's an inconsistent season so far. These players have a fantastic mentality and work ethic, but we didn't have a high enough performance today.